Wolf.
Yeah, September of the Grey Wolf, and maybe we'll do a podcast or an echo screen about Boardwalk Empire. No, we won't do that. But we could do one about premium TV.
What? I
I
don't
can
even know
see
what that
that.
is.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
HBO, aka the Naked Station.
Yeah.
I do like Steve Buscemi quite a bit.
Steve Buscemi is the man. Like the whole. I don't even think the show would work without him.
No. Can you see? Are you on the page and watching the live comments?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you can like respond to people.
Yes, I can see. Yep.
Nice.
Sometimes it's a little bit spotty about how it.
It kind of like.
Automatic, but it'll like throw 6 of you at the same time.
Oh man, it throws a bunch of stuff up there all at once.
Yeah.
So one thing I don't like.
The gorgeous. See, people know what premium TV is. You're the only one that doesn't know.
Clan of the Grey Wolf named their members as the Septemberists. Is that like some sort of revolutionary thing?
We will not be doing that.
Wait,
no.
what are those? I don't know.
Don't even. You just not. It's not important.
I shouldn't ask. Okay.
Yes.
AMC is quite good to the TV. It's probably one of the better cable channels out there for great original content.
I have to say, as much as I love Boardwalk Empire, it's not nearly as good as Mad Men. Not nearly as good.
Yeah. What's the other AMC? Well, Breaking Bad, but I haven't watched that. But everyone's like goes crazy for that.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. That's the other big AMC one.
That's actually bigger than Mad Men.
Hey, you got sadly.
Sadly.
Well, Mad Men's better. Come on. Hey, Dre2D wants to ask you about the blue alien plush thing, Commodore.
Oh, you mean Jorge the party animal?
There you go.
Yes. He's a constant companion of the Weekly Ringer. I have no idea. I think I explained this like 3 ringers back, which means it's probably 4 months.
Ding.
We didn't do
ringers.
introductions. There's no need to do that.
No, it's 3 ringers back. Yeah.
What is funny is, and if you've seen the season of Boardwalk Empire, you know this, is they have the Commodore on the show.
I did notice that.
Yeah, so every time I'm like sitting there, you just like I think I have my head down or something, and his like servant girl walks in and she goes, "Hey, Commodore," and I was like, "What? Who said?" And it was on Boardwalk Empire. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Jorge or Jorge?
Jorge the party animal.
So spell that.
I'm not sure that I can. I think it's actually Jorge.
That sounds right.
Yes. And the reason why is because we wanted it to be it had to be kind of a conundrum. You actually could not pronounce it without blowing one of the J or G pronunciations in Spanish. And for some reason that was funny to us many, many moons ago.
Hey, Commodore.
Yep.
Have you watched Mad Men and gotten an accidental erection over Don and his incredible chest? I will say there was nothing accidental about it.
And I would say that Don doesn't even really have a perfect chest.
Nope.
I mean, here's the thing.
He's just a handsome man.
Yeah, he's just a handsome man. I mean, that's one of the reasons I love Mad Men. He's not like a freaking fashion model. He's not like Mark Wahlberg, all like buffed up on steroids, beating shit up. He's just this regular guy, and I think that's why the show works.
Oh, there's another way to look at live comments. Interesting.
Why? How? What?
I'm looking at looking through the what is this? The live control room. I'm in the control room. I can see viewers. It gives me viewers over a certain set amount of time, so I can see where people drop off. Like
right.
When your face is up, I'd be like, oh man, people hate that. So, it's pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
Have you watched?
So, Kaz the gamer guy, this is just a test. This is not the podcast.
No,
the
this is not.
Will do is will be a lot more entertaining than this.
Hopefully,
we're just kind of shooting the shit about absolutely nothing at all. But anyway,
random things
and testing stuff, just testing the feed. I mean, it's good to have people here because I thought we'd quite frankly have like 10 people. So the fact that
considering that we started 45 minutes late, sorry everybody, I was freaking out as Commodore watched YouTube poops.
I did. It was pretty funny. I did also listen to Call Me Maybe.
That's true. Quite a bit. You did that quite a bit.
Yep. I finally took in the Katy Perry version, and by that I mean that she doesn't like cover it. She just sings to it with her douchebag friends. and all it did was confirm to me how much I hate Katy Perry and her douchebag friends.
Weird how that works.
It is weird how that works. I want so badly to love her. She's such a perfect human specimen, but she just...
I know why you want to.
Of course. But she was married to Russell Brand. I mean, that's just the worst thing I can possibly think of. I don't think I can think of anything worse than being married to Russell Brand.
So, okay, the 45-minute delay was my problem because I was having problems figuring out how to get Commodore's voice into the feed, into the... Again, we're completely kludging this. So I just took the speaker out, or whatever, probably line out is a better way to call it, and I just took a cord, plugged it into the microphone, and tried to make that one of the inputs, and it was not coming up. I was freaking out. I was like, why is this not working? And I was trying to find other ways to go about it. I was running around looking for different kinds of jacks to maybe use an audio board, basically.
Yeah.
And eventually, Commodore was just like, did you try resetting it? And so I did. I reset Wirecast, and it worked fine.
I mean, this is,
That's a very exciting story.
The miracle of Windows has really progressed a whole lot over the last 20 years. As in, it's exactly the fucking same as it's always been. Are we? Is this okay that we're doing the dirty version here instead of the? Because this isn't actually an Echo Screen podcast.
North Carolina dirty. Come on and raise up. Anyway, I'm
not in North Carolina anymore, so I can curse a lot.
Sonic Rose, why did you have an irrational hatred of Earthbound? I did miss that. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. There's no irrational hatred of Earthbound. There's legitimate hatred of Earthbound.
No, that's incorrect. You never even tried it. Ashley tried it.
I did too. I tried it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Hey, my phone is still on.
Yeah, because you're the worst for that.
I am. 150 concurrent viewers. So, hey, did we ever decide on what we're doing for the charity marathon this year? Like, officially, did we? Is that something we could announce?
I thought we had decided that we were going to color my hair blue while I jumped over flaming hoops of fire.
So after we get $3 in donations from that, what are we going to do?
$350 is what I'm hoping for. I'm aiming for $350. It's a big target, but listen, you got to shoot for the moon.
You look cooler than I do. I need to put my microphone closer so it looks like I'm as professional as you. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
I would critique your appearance, however, I am not.
You can't see me.
I have a limited purview of the situation. Yeah.
You can't see what I'm doing to you right now.
No, I can't see at all. I mean, see, that's a fundamental problem. I should be able to see you.
Ching, kong, ching, ching, kong, ching. See, you don't know what I'm doing.
No, I mean, there are funny...
Yeah!
So theoretically,
sorry,
I could actually watch the feed while I did do the uploading, and it shouldn't interfere. However, I'm skeptical of asynchronous lines.
You're an asynchronous line.
Well, I mean, that's what it is, right? Actually, the first time I tested it, my upload was actually better than my download was. I was amazed. I've never seen that before. It's usually asynchronous completely in the opposite direction, but it was all. I also had the Xbox running. That thing sucks bandwidth. Anyway.
Hey, we got. Well, technically, I got a question, but we should both answer it. What are our? And it just went down. Hold on. What are our thoughts over Baldur's Gate and all the Occidental PC RPG?
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
Yeah, we were just doing that.
And in the wake of what was it? Something eternal progeny. So saith the wise Orlando.
Oh. Question wall of text from Jesterman X. We didn't really answer that previous Baldur's Gate question, but hey, I like it. I like Baldur's Gate.
I love Baldur's Gate. I love Baldur's Gate, but I have to say...
They got me thinking that Western RPGs were actually worth a damn.
Yeah, what?
What did you play before that, seriously? That was Western RPG.
Well, okay. So, fair enough.
Ultima?
So, there was...
fine, but I never got into it.
I never... That's the problem. I never got into them. It's not that there weren't games, I just never got into them. You're right. I'm just talking from a historical perspective. For example, Neverwinter Nights, which was an offshoot of the old gold box Western RPGs made by, what was it, SSI, I believe, and that was
Uh,
the first.
yeah.
That was the first company to license the Dungeons and Dragons license to make a video game about it, right? So instead of just
Okay.
ripping
Yeah.
it off like the Japanese did.
I'm sorry. I'm listening to you and somewhat agreeing as I'm also like messing with technical issues. So
Oh.
keep going. Oh, and don't forget Dark Knight Rises question because I want to talk about that.
There's a Dark Knight Rises question.
Yeah, but finish your thought. It's fine.
I just so yeah, so SSI, the one of the offshoot companies after they got blown up, produced a game called Neverwinter Nights. Actually, it might have still been SSI at the time, but Neverwinter Nights was the first, like it was not necessarily the first MMO, but it basically tested all of these things that MMOs now have as standard items. And this was in 1991. You had to actually, after a while, and see, you and I, Rue, we didn't even know about this, but if you had AOL in the late 90s, you could actually download it for free and play it for free on AOL. Yeah, but I didn't even know that because I'd never even heard of the game. So, wah wah. Anyway, okay, that was my thought. But I love Baldur's Gate. But the next thing that happened after Baldur's Gate was a remake, not really a remake, but a completely new Neverwinter Nights, which was based on Forgotten Realms, and it was the first game to license D&D 3.0, because Baldur's Gate uses AD&D 2.0 rules. So Neverwinter Nights automatically became my favorite because it used 3.0 rules, and it was awesome.
Whoa! What? Hold on.
What?
Sorry.
Say what?
What? Ah!
What happened?
I'm sorry. I was messing with things. Yeah, talk about Dark Knight Rises. What'd you think?
We're just giving our impressions. There's no specific question.
Well, someone just said Dark Knight, and that made me think about it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are your impressions?
I like this. This is like, it's like an impromptu podcast. I like it. So here's the thing. I really liked Dark Knight Rises. I thought it was a great movie. Well, I'd say it was really, really good. I'm not sure it was great. It was really, really good.
Did you like it better than Dark Knight?
No, I don't think it was my favorite in the series. In final analysis, I actually think The Dark Knight will probably be my favorite, just because of the same kind of trilogy formula that George Lucas created, right? Where the tension gets kind of palpable, and you put everybody in the worst situation possible, and the third movie is supposed to find a way to set them free, right? And that's exactly what happened with The Dark Knight. You have the kind of perfect villain in Heath Ledger's Joker. I don't think there's any better villain I think I've seen in so long. And Bane is not supposed to live up to the Joker. He's just supposed to be the kind of mechanism for the way out. So in that regard, the most complete movie I think in the trilogy is The Dark Knight.
I think the Joker was a better villain, but well, I think that's an unfair comparison because, well, I don't know. Should we talk spoilers? I mean, has anyone not seen this that wants to see it?
Oh, come on.
I'll say the ending diminished Bane slightly in my eyes.
The ending diminished Bruce Wayne.
No, Bane.
Bane.
Yeah, because he's
Why?
not as all controlling as you think. Yeah, I think that's a good way for me to put it.
Oh well, I mean he's the kind of psychotic.
He's psychotic. Yeah.
Product of Ra's al Ghul. No, he's psychotic.
Well, sure. I think you look. I'm sorry, I was messing with your aspect ratio. I think you look a little bit more normal now. Does anyone else think that Commodore looks a little bit more normal? No spoilers. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't say anything.
No spoilers. Of course, that the username there, I'm probably gonna ignore.
What was it?
You don't want to know.
Oh, woohoo! Sounds good.
No.
147 concurrent viewers. I don't know. Anyway, do we want to talk about the marathon?
I mean, that's fine. We can continue with the impromptu. We're really just testing.
Well, I want to give people a little bit of a a cookie,
start.
a cookie for coming to watch us flail about here. Who wants a cookie?
Okay.